Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Mr. Security, and today I'm going to be listing my top 3 favorite anime. I'm sure you will disagree, but these are the shows that I feel like meet my top 3 favorites. But that's enough of that. Let's get right into it. Alright, starting off at number 3 is going to be Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Watching the journey that Edward and Alphonse Elric go through to get their bodies back after the failed attempt to bring their mom back using alchemy is quite entertaining. The show is full of adventure and has its fair share of alchemy battles. Brotherhood had a way of keeping me locked in and paying attention through the whole series. I liked the original just fine. I thought it was pretty good, but the ending left a bad taste in my mouth. Brotherhood, on the other hand, I feel like has a much better ending and kind of a little bit more better storytelling overall. So that's why right now it's number 3 on my list. Number 2, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. The first time that I ever saw Naruto back on Toonami, I thought it was kind of weird. That was back in like 2006, but a couple years ago I saw it on Netflix and I wanted something to half watch while I was messing around with Minecraft. But by the time I got to episode 6, I couldn't just have it as something in the background. I had to give it my undivided attention. So I watched the dub and I thought it was awesome. By the time I was done with Naruto and moving on to Shippuden, I had to watch it in the dub. So I had to get a VPN just to do so. And honestly, it was about the best $60 I ever spent. I loved watching Naruto never give up on his dreams and goals to bring Sasuke back to the village and become the Hokage. Shippuden had some absolutely crazy fights, like Sasuke versus Itachi, Guy versus Madara, Sasuke versus Naruto, but my favorite is still Naruto versus Pain. When I saw Naruto show up after Pain decimated the Hidden Leaf village, donning his red cloak, I knew shit was about to get real, especially after watching him undergo all the sage training. Oh, every time I see that scene, it's just fantastic. Number 1, One Piece. The rest of the shows on my list are always subject to change, but I doubt that One Piece will ever be removed from my number 1 spot. The first episode of One Piece I ever saw was episode 4, when you see Luffy's backstory about his straw hat and Shanks. When I was a kid, I thought his Gum Gum powers were crazy, but that never compared to seeing Zoro use his 3 sword style for the first time. Younger me thought that that was the coolest thing in the world, and well, I still think it's pretty awesome. I was only able to catch a handful of episodes back in the day, but a few years ago when it came to Netflix, I binged all 130 episodes they had. But it would be another year before I was able to get back to it on Funimation when I found out they had over 700 episodes of the show dubbed. I'm not the biggest sub fan, so pour out the hate in the comments. I know what I am. I've caught up to episode 770, but I love One Piece so much that I might get caught up all the way watching the subs. I love Luffy's determination to become the Pirate King, and I love that the fights he gets in just keep getting more difficult despite his will to keep getting stronger. His struggle to beat Doflamingo while breaking out Bounce Man was fantastic, but to me, the first time he ever used second gear against Bluno during the Ennie's lobby arc and beats the brakes off of him is still one of my favorite scenes. I should also say that I enjoyed the fight between Enru and Luffy, especially when Enru finds out that his Rumble Rumble powers have no effect on Luffy. The expression on his face is still one of the greatest, and it's been memed quite a bit. And for that reason, I think One Piece will always remain number 1. I love the storytelling, I love the adventure, I love most of the characters that bring into it. Some can be a little annoying, but they grow on you. Like, during the beginning, I always thought Usopp was kind of annoying, but the characters grow on you, and overall, the show is just, I think, absolutely fantastic and will always be my number 1. Well, that's my top 3. Though number 2 and 3 may be subject to change, I doubt One Piece will ever be dethroned from my number 1 spot. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm sure a lot of people will see this list and disagree, but that's fine. I'd love it if you left a like and filled the comment section with your top 3 favorite shows. I'm always looking for new shows to watch. And, well, that's it. That's all. I hope you have a fantastic day.